Hello everyone, this is Mesa, and welcome back to another Volta Samurai multiplayer battle. So, slow down and let's take a look at my army. I have several units of Blackbeard Infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them upgraded. I got a Whitebeard Infantry, as you can see right here. I also have my Saber Cavalry. I have potential game changers and another unit of Yariki. And I also have Tojo Rifleman, also vanilla. I didn't actually use any veteran units aside from the potential game changer Yariki. And, well, my general, if you can consider him a veteran. Well, technically. As you can see, he has a few chevrons. I think he's level 4 by now. Yeah, 4 stars at least in this battle. My opponent, which is Brahim 2511966, he has Whitebeard Infantry, Blackbeard Infantry, Whitebeard Infantry, Blackbeard Infantry, and 2 units of Tojo Riflemen, none of them upgraded. He also have Carbine Cav, he has his General, which is a gun general, I think exclusively, at least at this low level. He is also a 4-star general here. So we're evenly matched in that regard. Well, he's a bronze star, I think, and I'm a silver star. He also have another unit of Saber Cavalry. Well, that's his only unit of Saber Cavalry, I think. Well, I do think he has someone hidden right here. He also has Spear Levy and the real meat of his army, the Paragons, which is gonna kind of define his strats, as you're going to see. It's going to be very passive. So, well, I guess we can go straight into fast forward, because not really much is going to happen first. Wow. Seemed like fast forwarding kind of just destroyed my ability to move the camera here. Okay. Regular speed it is. So, not really anything much is going to happen at the start of the battle. Really, just I hide my Tojo Rifleman here in case he tries to flank around, but seeing that he has his Paragons, he's not going to try to bother to move around. The closest he's ever going to get is that he moves his Carbine Cavalry and his Saber Cavalry in here. And that's about it, really. So it's a lot of walking at the first. So, seeing his Paragons and seeing that I didn't really have a way to kind of smash through his defenses and right into his Paragons, I decided to split my 6 units of line infantry into 2 main lines of attack. And turned out okay. Basically, the tactic is not clumping you guys together, and the artillery kind of targets the right of your men. I don't know how to, or is it the left? One of the ends. So it's not going to attack the middle right here, which have basically 2 men, which is 2 men deep. It will rather attack here, so it won't kill as many if it had shot right here. So basically that's it. So, seeing that he was kind of moving in this direction and almost, or he could go on and capture the archery dojo, I moved all my cavalry, besides my general, over here in order to protect it and might capture it. So it's basically 2 Yari units, 1 heavily upgraded and 1 vanilla, and Saber Cavalry versus Carbine Cav and Saber Cavalry, and its general, which has some guns. Doesn't really do too much. So I move up my guys, seeing that I can't have this battle last forever, because he kinda deployed and redeployed his artillery. He was moving it a bit and deploying it and figuring out that, oh crap, it's out of range still, and then deploying it again. So he's still moving, and I'm going to advance on him with basically what I thought was the most expendable units I had. Of course, this is a Blackbeard Infantry here, but the 2 Whitebeard Infantry should be... oh no, actually not. Oh, of course I only have 1 unit of Whitebeard Infantry. So, well, I threw the cheapest one of the infantry units I got, besides... well, yeah, the cheapest one I got. in here, kind of to be in the front rank and being the more expendable one, I guess. But I realized by this point that he wasn't going to attack me, not at all. So I figured out it wasn't really any use in hiding my Torture Rifleman anymore, and I'm going to move them up here and try to get some sort of position. Speaking of position, I kind of had high ground right here, and I could have captured this archery dojo, but I still thought it was that kind of risky, just a bit. Well, I could have really captured it, but in the moment, I thought it was a bit too risky, maybe. So we got Spell Levy here, and kind of protecting this flank against an artillery, not artillery with cavalry attack, which is interesting, I guess. But something that he does, which isn't really too smart, is actually putting them kind of far away from his main line right here, which is kind of odd. Another thing he did, which is kind of showing that he's kind of new to this, is you can see he put his men 4 ranks deep. Look at this. That's highly ineffective. And, well, something that is slightly better and more effective is that he's attacking my infantry. I spread them out, so you can see I don't take too many casualties, but I have lost men, and I don't really want to lose too many men. And he's up to 36 kills. That's good for an artillery unit. So I think I tried to move up here. I might have done so already, but I don't really have line of sight here, as you can see. So I can't move it too far up, because then these guys are gonna pepper these guys, and when these guys get the first shot, they generally win. Well, anyway, I seen that my opponent was very passive. I sent in my Saber Cavalry. As you can see here, it doesn't actually do anything about that at all, which is really weird. I was expecting a counter charge when I was like right here. So seeing that, I bring up these 2 units and kind of have them there and planning to use them when I need them. I also pushed up with the front line, and I'm following up with the second line. So you can see the morale is getting pretty low on the front rank, but also on my enemies. I'm engaging with Torture Rifleman right away. And here you can see, he has a Spear Levy. He's coming up a bit too late. And I was worried for a moment that his Carbine Cavalry was going to shoot my Yariki, but the second he turns around, I'm going to go after him. So you can see that he clicked direct attack orders, and was a bit poor, at least, especially this thing. So my Saber Cavalry got 100 and I think 130 kills going to end up at, and this engaging his general isn't going to do too much, but still it got a lot of kills. So I catch his Carbine Cavalry. I don't think they actually, well, I got like 2 shots off, and I'm slaughtering them and close to routing them with my potential game changers. My other unit of Yariki is engaging with his Saber Cavalry. Now I got the charge off, and Saber Cavalry generally should win against Yariki, well, kinda, in a sustained melee fight, but due to his general actually firing on him and in his back, and my other unit of cavalry helping along, the Saber Cavalry eventually routes. And as you can see, I pushed up these lines, and due to the poor positioning, he's pretty much broken in every regard. He doesn't have a morale general, so he's kind of screwed in that regard. He only has Torture Rifleman and another unit of Torture Rifleman really operational, along with his Blackberry infantry, and this Whiteberry infantry come back from routing. But I kill his general right here, and that's pretty much the end of him. I killed his artillery, which didn't do too much. It got 76 kills, but the thing is that I do cost a lot of Koku, and the Saber Cavalry, which is basically, oh, such a long time since I used artillery, I think like half the price or something. I think more than half the price. Did actually more damage than his artillery, and that says a lot. So, we deployed about the same. I deployed 1200 and he deployed 1100. I lost 350. He lost 750, approximately. And yeah, let's look at the statistics. You can see that my potential game changers actually got the most kills. But my Saber Cavalry is at a actually tied second place with White Bay Infantry, which actually got a lot of kills, surprisingly, due to them being the cheapest unit I have. No, actually the Saber Cavalry, the cheapest infantry unit I got. So you can see several of my guys actually got, well, most of them actually got over 50 kills each, and that's good. His Paragons got 76 kills, but when you invest that much in the unit, you should actually get a lot more kills than that, and you should, well, your goal with artillery is basically to have your enemy do stupid things, and well, you can't just have the artillery for that. You kind of need the positioning as well, and that was something he really struggled with. So it's apparent that it was new. Was an okay fight, but kind of one-sided. But anyway, good game to him. And yeah, if you like what you're seeing, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Comment, rate, and subscribe. There you go. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye.